legendary, exceptional at realizing when his guys are wide open.
And when you look at the career of Kyle Kuzma, he has played, Brent, various roles.
Yeah, Kevin, different spots and different things that have been asked of him by different coaches in different systems. So six-man, spot-up shooter, go-to scorer. It speaks a lot to his adaptability. Hopefully he'll settle in and become the player that he knows confidently he is.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Kyle Kuzma.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Mathurin against Kuzma. Back to Mathurin. It's good from long range.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Antetokounmpo passes to Turner. Trying to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. Pacers trail by 5. Shots good by Siakam.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick Carlisle and I did speak a few minutes ago. I asked him what his team needed to do in order to contain Giannis Antetokounmpo. Coach told me we have to make sure to communicate and help out on defense, specifically clogging up and taking away lanes to the rim. That's how he can really hurt you. Of course, it'll be an all-hands-on-deck tonight approach, trying to stop the Greek Freak. Guys?
Thank you, David. Here's Mathurin. Gary Trent Jr. making his last shot. Just 4 to shoot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Jones against Paul. Fires from deep.
And how about the interior defense here early on? They have really shut down the middle.
Giannis with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Good work there as it goes.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Outside Mathurin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. Hands the 12-footer. Mathurin's got 5.
Mathurin comfortable there from the mid-range.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Paul. High post shot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. It's Jones on the wing. Guarded by Kuzma. Tapping a screen on Paul. Here's Siakam. Misses from short range. Milwaukee leading by 5. Here's Kuzma. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And Kuzma got thirsty there, just took that contact and figured, man, let's try to get to the line.
The Bucks shooting their first foul shoot of the night. Aaron Nesmith has checked in for the Pacers. Porter's checked in for the Bucks.
And Kuzma, one of those forwards that can kind of go between. Plays the 4 or the small forward. And that's impressive versatility from this young player.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
Here comes your Pacers crew, everybody. Make some noise.
And while we've got a moment, let's check out the best defenses in the NBA. Fifth best, the Bucks.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
Toppin passes to Neesmith. 16 feet away. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field. Milwaukee leading by 6. Ball outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And just too good getting around the defender, as Paul is such a savvy player.
Jones, the pass to Siakam. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, in January 2024, Pascal Siakam was traded out of Toronto.
And he came into the league an older player from a mid-major school. The Raptors did a lot to help Siakam, turning him into an all-NBA caliber player.
And Siakam's such a solid all-around player, someone who can score it, rebound it, and pass it well.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now let's take a quick look at the numbers for Paul. He's around 6 points per game, 8 assists, and 2 rebounds. They're loving how he's running the show here. His sensational passing really breathing life into their offense.
Something in the coach's playbook here where the schemes fire on all cylinders. When he is in the game, a great conduit for them offensively. He knows where everyone is at all times.
Greg, we see the NBA fining players for certain actions or statements.
Multiple offenders are always going to be under the microscope. Sometimes they end up playing into those expectations, so those punishments can appear a bit skewed.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Bucks. 7-point differential. Pass to Turner. Over Siakam. And the Bucks miss again. Indiana's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Chalk up 2 there.
Well, at that mid-range, Siakam has a nice face-up game.
Milwaukee leading by 5. Here is Paul. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And Aaron Neesmith gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Pacers. Buffs jacked in, and Jarris Walker's subbed in for Toppin. The Bucks also changing it up. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Grant comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Paul. Pacers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Shepard with the ball. Now guarded by Porter. Now Shepard, who's averaging around 5.5 points a game. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Jackson finds Turner. Drills the three-pointer. And the Bucks lead by 6.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Shepard, the pass to Huff. Mathurin against Jackson. Pass to Shepard. Pocket 6. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Taurean Prince. The Pacers have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
Andrew Nembhard's checked in for the Pacers. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Trent's checked in for Jackson. .146 left in the first quarter. And there is a whistle. That goes on Andrew Nembhard. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
The Pacers making a change here. Buffs jacked in. Porter. It's a very good look and converts.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
There's a screen. Pass to Huff. Some nice passing here by Indiana. It's the three-point bomb.
And they don't want to get in the habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Portis. Still without a basket. Walker with the rebound.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Mathurin against Prince.
Milwaukee foul. Kevin Porter Jr.
The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
4th team foul.
Free throw good, Mathurin.
And I like the drive of this kid. Mathurin, really a team player.
The Bucks making a switch here. Sims is checked in.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Now here's Trent. 6 points for him. Porter kicks to Prince. Pass to Trent. 6 on the shot clock. Fires from the corner. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, if you believe in the numbers, that mid-range shot is not a high-value shot, even with little or no defense on you.
Up top, Nembhard. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Trent. Here's Sims. Outside, Porter. Shoots over Nembhard. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
Shepard out there with Nembhard. Then there's Aaron Nesmith. Then it's Walker, and it's Huff in at the 5. So that's the group out there for Indiana. The Bucks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Back to Porter. Shoots over Nembhard. Porter, no luck. Indiana trailing here. Shepard, that's good. Shepard's got his second basket of the night.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously pushed the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast. That's a good identity to have. It's a team that people want to play for, and it's a style you don't want to play against. You've got to be ready to play us. Kevin, the idea is for them to wear you down.
They fly, David. Baseline to baseline. They can really go. Now, here's Trent. 8 points for him. Porter passes to Portis. It's deflected, and he recovers it. Second chance effort, and 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Good shot fake from Portis, an experienced veteran player who understands how to use the tools to fool the defense.
It feels like every season, Brent, we set a record for pace in the NBA. Why do you think that is?
Well, I don't know, Kevin, if it's every team that's seeking pace, although in every coach's press conference you'll hear about them talking about playing faster and wanting to get out in transition. But that's where you take advantage of defenses most. Look, if you got a young team, open up the floodgates and let them run. Probably more success coming your way.
Defenses try to test Porter's physicality, but he's adjusted well to it.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. That'll be his second foul of the game.
This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
Walker finds Nembhard. Back to Walker. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Nembhard. Offline with his three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Porter. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Prince dishes to Porter. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee.
And the coaching staff wanting a little bit more of this from Trent, forcing his way to the line.
The Bucks shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Not a strong suit for this group, just around 71%.
The free throw drops for Trent. Trent hits them both. The Pacers have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Here's Dennis. Here's Walker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Let's take a look at the numbers for Pascal Siakam.
And his three-point shooting has gotten a lot better over his last 10 games. He looks so much more comfortable from beyond. There's no doubt he's got the green light to let it fly whenever the shot's there for him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here is Porter. 6 points for him. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Prince outside. Markovic guarded by Walker. Shot clock at 3. Here's Jackson. Walker with the rebound. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Crafty move and finished off by Shepard.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
No, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Pacers leading by 3. Here's Nesmith. Banked in off the glass. Nesmith has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Wow, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Markovic. They get the rebound. The shot's good.
Love the pop in Portis's game right now. Superb job hitting the offensive glass.
Nesmith, the pass to Huff. Shepard with the ball. Porter's there, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Pacers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Taurean Prince. Out that one, the Indiana lead has been cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Jackson.
Giannis showing off some of that team-first mentality by finding an open teammate.
Pass to Shepard. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now tonight. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Now, here's Porter. He's got 6. Back to Jackson. Kuzma outside. Another shot. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pass to Shepard. Back to Siakam. Now Nesmith trains the three-pointer. Nesmith has got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Here's Giannis, and the dunk by Giannis.
I love it when Giannis is in attack mode like that and gets to the rim so quick.
Pacers leading by 3. Shepard, the pass to Siakam. Here's Murphy. He has yet to score. Pass to Shepard. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Murphy, no good. Bucks trail by 3. Toppin with the steal. Inside. Here's Siakam. It's rebounded by Portis. Milwaukee's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter.
Oh, I would love to see Giannis in the dunk contest. Wouldn't that be sweet?
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Indiana's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's pause for just a moment to see the teams that have been extremely effective with their three-point shooting this past month. The Pacers 4th.
Over the last month, they've been extremely disciplined on the perimeter, not really rushing to get attempts off, but taking their time to find the best looks.
And again, the Bucks miss. And Mathurin has got the ball here for the Pacers. 3-point lead.
Yeah, let's give a shout out to their defense in that one. The intensity, the shot blocking, just a dominant performance.
Yeah, last game was pretty impressive stuff on that end of the floor, just getting up near shooters and blocking as many shots as they did.
And terrific to see Mathurin scoring like this. He's letting himself be more assertive on that end.
Out to Turner. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana leading by 6.
First personal foul.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for the Pacers.
Oh, man, how about the mid-range jumper from these guys? It's on tonight, a huge part of their offense so far.
I like it when a lot of guys are committed to attack to the inside because it's going to get you to the line. Can they keep that up?
No good on that one. And he ends up missing both free throws.
And guys, you have to be able to knock down your free throws. Struggling with that this quarter. Good way to let your opponent back in the game.
And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation, correct?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively. But how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo? Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Siakam outside. Nifty move. And the layup is up and in. Siakam's got the lead up to 6 now for Indiana.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Paul outside. 1:15 left in the first half of basketball. Toppin with the steal. Outside, Jones. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Jones. And now it's an 8-point Indiana lead. Milwaukee has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Antetokounmpo kicks to Trent. And the free ball is good. Trent's got 13.
Sometimes trailing in the game, players get sucked into trying to make that home run play.
Siakam outside. Back to Jones. Over in the corner, Mathurin. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Now, Giannis preparing for that kind of attention from the defense, and he found a teammate with an open look.
27 seconds left in the first half. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Miles Turner. For Indiana, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
At the line, for Indiana, Jones. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Jones nails both of them. Here's Paul. High post try, and it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
And Chris Paul loves the mid-range looks. Such an important part of his game.
Siakam looking around. Over onto Kumbo. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Coach Carlisle with me. Rick, a tremendous first half offensively. What pleased you about the team's effort?
Our pace is good. You know, we're making a good effort defensively, but they're starting to hit some shots, so we're going to have to keep it tightened up.
We'll see what happens as the game continues. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
Welcome to halftime, folks. Before we talk about the game, let's check out who won Player of the Month in both the East and West. In the West, Nikola Jokic.
The talent of the Jokers being recognized. Big achievements for the big man from Serbia. He's one of those players that can win at any time.
Yeah, he's asked to do a lot, I'm telling you, but he ends up doing it, and he gets a lot of triple-doubles, Shaq.
And now, let's get into the Indiana Pacers game. It's been a close one so far.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You look at Antetokounmpo, and this game has been everywhere.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for the Bucks, they've got Gary Trent. Antetokounmpo out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Chris Paul. And it's Turner in at the center, filling out the middle. Kuzma kicks to Paul. Trent outside. With the teardrop, the wide open look here for Kuzma. No good. That would have tied it. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 3-point game. A shot by Nembhard, no good. Bucks shooting 51% from the field. They'll take that. Wasted no time on that one. Antetokounmpo's got the first points of the second half here for the Bucks. Pass to Mathurin. Tapping a screen on Kuzma. Here's Mathurin, and it's sent back by Turner.
An elite rim protector and shot blocker. Turner excels at rising up and denying those shots.
Trent finds Paul for the lead. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 6 assists in the game. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Nembhard with it. provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Siakam inside. Covered by Giannis. Siakam misses.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
A big like Turner just using that height inside. It's almost a lost art.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Pascal Siakam. Averaging about 18 points per, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up. Fantastic scoring production from him.
Yeah, hard to ask for anything more at this point. He's really stepped up, and he's really delivered.
Craig, everything they're doing is working right now.
Good run they have going right now. The momentum is huge.
Well, so much deceptiveness about Chris Paul's game that he doesn't know how to guard him right now in the pick and roll.
Pacers trail by 5. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball, and I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much.
There you go. Finally getting one to drop. They have to be a little better now, starting 1 for 5 in this half.
Paul finds Antetokounmpo. Tries the spin move. Trent outside. Giannis sets a screen for Trent. 6 to shoot. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Outside, Jones. Back to Nembhard. Jones with the screen on Trent. Here's Nembhard. Defended by Trent. From deep three-point land. Milwaukee with the rebound. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Paul passes to Kuzma. Back to Paul. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Outside, Antetokounmpo. There's the 3. And Kuzma gets it to go on the assist from Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got his 6th assist on the night. Pacers trail by 8. Jones the pass to Mathurin. And a wide open look for Siakam. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 16.
How about the confidence from Siakam coming back with a quick response?
And it's Trent in the corner. Pass to Kuzma. Back to Giannis. Comes up empty down low.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Here's Mathurin. Rips it home after the terrific move.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Siakam against Giannis. It's Trent on the wing. No good with the triple. Pacers trail by 3, and Jones has it in the corner. Can't tie it up as that one misses. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma. And again, the Bucks miss. For Indiana, they've gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. To the middle. Here's Toppin. And Toppin throws it down.
Love it when Obi gets a few steps. He can really get up there.
Milwaukee's gone 1 of 4 in 3-point shots here in the third. Big time slam, Giannis. Oh, my.
Oh, and he he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Some changes for Indiana. Walker's checked in for Siakam. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for Jones. Milwaukee also making some changes. Portis comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And Kevin Porter subbed in for Chris Paul. Mathurin with a screen for Walker. Cloak loose. And here's Porter. He has 6. Out to Kuzma. Pass to Portis. Trent, left side. Pulls it from 20. That misses off the backboard.
That might not be the shot they want him taking, even with the D backing off.
And it's Mathurin missing. Milwaukee leading by 3. Over to the wing. Portis finds Turner. And the call will go against Benedict Mathurin. That is his first foul of the game. Shepard's checked in for Andrew Nembhard.
Number 26, Ben Shepherd.
Porter outside. The Pacers pull it in. Chapman's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to Mathurin. Here's Shepard for the tie. Nice D from Porter. Now here's Kuzma. Nesmith covering. Here's Portis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Aaron Nesmith.
We see it night in and night out. There are moments in the game where Portis becomes a load to defend.
This is his 2nd trip to the free throw line.
He's knocked down 3/4 of his foul shots this season, so he's right around 75%.
And Indiana making a change here. Buffs jacked in.
Yeah, if there's one drawback to Bobby Portis in his game is that emotionally you just want him to box that in at times. With that passion, and sometimes it'll really get your teammates going.
Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. 6 points for Bobby Portis.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Walker is screen on Porter. Shepard the pass to Walker. Here's Huff. Outside Mathurin. To the inside. Nesmith. Pass to Huff. Shot clock at 6. Walker finds Mathurin. Shoots over Portis. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
What a motor. Mathurin can go all night, and he has. What a performance.
Turner with the screen for Porter. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And now let's have a look at the teams that have had the quickest hands in the NBA during the past month. Bucks number 1.
What a month they've had defensively. I mean, they've really got after it on that end of the floor.
A different look for Milwaukee. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. And it's Jackson in for Trent. He doesn't get the second one.
And one of those guys who fell in the draft the year he came out due to injury. Porter healed up and has taken the lead by storm.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
It's tipped. Now, here's Nesmith. He has 7, and Walker throws it down.
And Mathurin proving he can be unselfish, wanting to find his teammates.
Bucks leading by 4. There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. And Porter, here we go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
And I feel like another part of tonight's game has been the hustle points, getting up and down, getting second chances, getting transition opportunities. They've been fantastic in that area.
Here's Shepard. A shot missing. Prince with the defensive effort. Here's Porter. Outside Jackson. Over in the corner, Green. There's the drive. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. And the Bucks making a change here. Sims is checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Pacers trail by 7. 1:07 left to play here in the third. Pass to Shepard. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Let's take a look here at the numbers for Porter. How his last 10 games have gone. He's around 14 points per game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Portis is checked in. There's 42 seconds left to play in the third.
He didn't need to fade back. No one in his face, but he buried it anyway.
Pass to Huff. Outside, Walker. They set the pick. And Walker throws it down hard.
When Jarris Walker stuffs it, we feel those Bucks over here.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Outside Portis. Over Walker. Portis can't get it to go. Here's Shepard, guarded by Jackson. Now Shepard. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. And we'll be back with you shortly. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. They've got Aaron Nesmith. He's out there with Walker. And it's Huff in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pacers trail by 5. To the paint, here's Walker. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Portis. Shoots over Walker. And good. Got the English that time as it falls. And the Bucks lead by 5.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
And there's the call on Kevin Porter. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
First team foul.
One minute now into this 4th quarter. Outside, Walker. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
Here is Porter. Portis sets the pick for Porter. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Pass to Huff. Walker against Portis. No one near Shepard as he lets it go. From outside, off the mark. Bucks leading by 4. Outside, Porter. And the foul on Jarris Walker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
In for the Bucks, number 42.
Outside, Porter spins. It's hauled in by Huff. For Indiana, they've gone 2 of 3 for the field to get the fourth quarter started. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. From deep, Prince sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Wow, Prince has a little daylight, and that shot looked true.
Here's Dennis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
2 shots. Dennis.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. It's Prince on the wing. Over Neesmith. Prince can't hit. Pacers trail by 6. Shepard with the ball. And no good that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Porter looking it over. On the wing, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And how about Porter Jr.'s court awareness? Excellent job finding the open man with the pass.
Here's Dennis, guarded by Porter. Outside, Walker buries the long-range jumper. Walker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at it. Locked in right now in this moment. Wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking. D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Indiana's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Pass to Shepard. Indiana moving it around. Neesmith. It's rebounded by Portis. Portis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Markovic guarded by Walker. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. A moment now to see how the schedule is looking for the Indiana Pacers. On Saturday, they'll take on Karl Anthony Towns. Then on Monday, they'll tip off a road trip in Charlotte where they'll take on the Hornets.
And for their matchup with Cleveland, it's not going to be a picnic. But they know heading in, it's a game you got to get excited for as a player. It can be a big statement taking down one of the top teams in the East.
And Portis drains both of them. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Siakam. Five on the clock. He clangs that one off the back line, and down it falls.
Well, Siakam, a guy you do not want to get hot.
And here is Paul. Here's Turner, covered by Siakam. Back to Paul. Right side, out of the Kumbo. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Outside, Mathurin. Inside, Neesmith, the pass to Toppin. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. For 3. A rebound by the Bucks. Kuzma's got his 6th rebound on the night.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Paul kicks to Kuzma. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Turner, covered by Siakam. Turner passes to Kuzma. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now, here's Nesmith. He's covered closely. Now, here's Toppin. Outside, Jones. Wing shot on the way. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Giannis has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Jones finds Siakam. Jones with the screen on Turner. For 3, Siakam. Rebound, Milwaukee. Outside, Turner. And it's Turner finishing it off.
Hard to stop Turner in close. As soon as he has prime positioning, he is going for the slam.
Paul against Jones. Pass to Mathurin. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got 6 assists here tonight. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. The Pacers making a switch here. Nemhard's checked in. The Bucks also with the sub. Trent's checked in. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
During that last break, Kevin, we got a chance to hear what Doc Rivers said to his team. Now, Coach told his team, we're up. Take care of the ball. Don't give them the game. Playing smart basketball will clinch a victory for us. Guys?
Okay, David, thanks. That one goes in. And the Bucks lead by 12.
Trent Jr. recognizing the lane there and exploited it.
To the middle. From 12 feet out. That's short off the rim.
Well, maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down. It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting rip.
Yep, that one goes in there. 20 points for Siakam.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility.
Highlight reels tough from Antetokounmpo. My goodness.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Siakam against Antetokounmpo. 1:49 left to play in the final quarter. Pass to Toppin. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Antetokounmpo, a screen on Jones. Here's Paul. That one good for 2.
Deceptive speed from Paul there. You never know what he's going to do.
Pacers trail by 11. Siakam outside. Pass to Toppin. No good on the 3. Milwaukee has gone into a funk from downtown in the 4th. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Paul kicks to Antetokounmpo. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Giannis has got the lead up to 14 now for Milwaukee.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Bucks.
We got to see a display of offensive prowess in this one that got it done. High-scoring game.
Bucket after bucket. They were really in attack mode all game long.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece. Still, 2 more to go in the season series.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just knows how to fill it up, and that's exactly what he did tonight. Nobody that they assigned to him could really get a handle on him.
Outside Mathurin. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. Giannis, you have said in the past you have even more untapped potential. So how did you put your fingerprints on this game?
I'm just here to do whatever it takes to help my team win. Did a great job executing, moving the ball. And this is what we do. This is what we do. We play together, and whatever we do, hopefully we can get a win at the end of the day.
Well, it certainly turned into a win tonight, man. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.